Hey, everybody. Welcome back. It's time for a day of finishing the machine shop, I think. Let's take a look at our chore list, ladies and gentlemen. There are no chores. Do you know why? I haven't looked at anything. I didn't look around even a little bit at the end of the last episode. This can be completely broken, and I have no idea. It's probably a pretty bad idea to look around right now anyway, because we're still recovering from a copper crisis, and we're still building up sufficient buffer here in sulfuric acid. So I think it's probably fine just to take an episode and let everything settle, maybe. There's been a lot of problems. Hopefully those problems are better, and we have to go make Brakes Mk2, which is the hard one. We have to go make brakes and then cellulose. Maybe we should go get some more windmills. How are we doing out here, boys? Working away. Good. And are there any windmills in the windmill box? This might be the last day I have to look at this. Oh, there's 45 windmills down there. Oh yeah, we're going to go get those. And how are desulfurization? Desulfurization? Only 4? I think I need like 11. So soon. End of episode. But maybe I should shut this box off. Because this is probably the last time I'm going to have to come down this way, right? Even though, if we remember from last... Oh, okay. I've been wiring up an alarm system for a very long time. Over here. And I've been paying no attention to the alarm system since the time I made it. So maybe we'll go look at the alarm system, and we'll just kind of try to intuit how the North Factory is going. That's its purpose, right? It's like this little tea leaf scrying bowl right here. And that's a lot of red. Oh, that's a lot of red. We have a lot of overflow. All that could be ignored. We have a lot of underflow. We don't have benzene for some reason. We're out of sodium hydroxide for some reason. We're out of... Here, I'll investigate one thing. We're going to go look at quartz. Because this export right here should not be. Okay, so what's the problem? I remember seeing this yesterday. I'm sorry. I know I promised you I would just start building. Always building. However, I've got caught up on diagnosing. Where the heck is... and then it was right over here, and then here. What is this? Oh, it's not empty. It's just that I've done that like how many times now? Okay, well, wait a second. The alarm says a pile of white powder, which I thought was powdered quartz, but might be lime? Suddenly, a deficiency of the alarm system has been revealed. I can't really read it, can I? When all the icons are just for various forms of white powder. We need more limestone. That's something. Oh, here we are. Is it just lime? Don't have enough lime? Are we having trouble with lime somewhere? Lime? This is chores, by the way. Lime. I mean, it looks like it's being made. It could be made too slow. Because well, it needs limestone, and I don't have any, right? I mean, it makes sense. Lime comes from limestone, but I could also get lime from milling shells now. Maybe I should put that on a list. Here, we got a list of just like stuff to do. Proper engine maker, proper electric engine maker, lime from shells. And that has to be the secondary use of that. But that's fine. Anyway, all of this is probably just ruin. Just all is ruin. Why is duralumin low? Why are cotton guts low? Why is... We should never ever be low on small parts. Oh, it just takes so long to... Oh, maybe it's a copper issue. No, now it's something different. No iron? Why no iron? Okay, hold on. Hold on. No sulfuric? Did I clip this somehow? That's the only thing that would really make sense. Did I clip it? No. You're not on the... Well, you've got a sulfuric line right there. How is this a problem? Alright, so this is just... And it's just draining straight out. How much sulfuric do you need? 33 a second? Yeah. Okay, let's go... Let's go help the Gorbachevs, right? We're gonna extend the sulfuric line, which I guess did not exist when I built this part? Question mark, question mark? And right here. And then we just keep dragging it south, huh? And this will help, maybe? Usually it takes us a while to get to this point, but here we are. Hope building. You know, come up with a word with you're laying down stuff in just blatant speculation that this is going to do good. All right, you go away. Thank you. And then here. All the sulfuric you could ever want, kinda. Or maybe just a different way to get the sulfuric here. I don't know. Oh, you're not hooked up. Huh. You've probably never run, huh? Products finished. 3. That is not an impressive number of products being finished. There. Now join your brothers and start catching up. Well, I'm glad I looked at this, because iron being out would put a serious damper on everything. Maybe I need to just take an episode and deal with the alarm system. Like, it's honestly time. We have a massive draw on factory resources over here, which is only going to be exceeded by full science being up and going. That's got to come with me. That's got to come with me. You're going to get stuck over there, please. No, right there is where you need to be stuck. Because over here is bus space. Oh, and I need pulp mills, don't I? I've got them. All right, so we need to do brakes. It is time to get a brake. Okay, right there. Good. Then if I just kind of zoom out, just look at it abstractly. Oh, I can't pay attention to that one because it's truncated. You know, it's got electronics factories instead of proper assemblers. So I can't use it to measure off of. Good. That's the correct distance. All right, anyway, it hardly matters. Byakua's brakes. No. Brakes. Brakes Mark II. Brakes Mark II requires cellulose. And cellulose with the recipe we want is pulp mill. And this is going to be a problem, isn't it? How do I get this in is the first question. I could always just take this out. I mean, we don't need this many. And we have to establish pulp mills per assembler. Pulp mill. We've got lots of room. We could really turn this up if we wanted to. So give me cellulose. It only lasts 10 minutes. 10 minutes. And we're going to have to, get waste out. Not happy with that. All right, so let's just do that bit right now then. Well, I've got these hands. It'll get anything out. And then you have to be regulated to brakes. And so we'll have biocrud accumulating here. And so we'll put the final out for biocrud right here. You know, nestled in here like so. And you can do this, and you will be biocrud. I guess we're going to have to get rid of this just to have the proper ins and outs. You will be biocrud, and you will come up and over. One space is the best space. It says you know what you're doing. And then copy paste. Actually, we can do better than this, right? BioCrud goes north. There we go. All right, so we're going to have a BioCrud out right there. What we have to do is now the cellulose is going to come into the middle. If it gets in here and rots, this hand will take it out, no problem. But if it gets in here and rots, it has to get out. So I think we have to remove a stone. We need input and output, and that's right here. So grab you. You go right here. All right, and that's just going to come straight out onto this belt. Great, so BioCrud now gets off. Brakes come in here. Cellulose comes in from next door. Let's think how much we need. We need 2.5 a second. This produces 2 a second. How wonderful. So a block of 10 will be enough. Yeah, block of 10. And if we're doing a block of 10, we might as well do the same sort of pattern, right? He says. That's water right there. Let's just experiment with this for a second. Why do I have a drill head on me? Oh, I get to get rid of all these parts, which I've been holding on to, like, forever. I want you to make cellulose. Oh, okay, excuse me. No, excuse me. Okay, yeah, I know that's not what you do. All right. All you guys. And I realize there's probably a better way to lay this out, but this is a way that is in keeping with everything, you know? It's the same sort of pattern. And that's really what I'm interested in right now. So that gets picked up, and we'll get cellulose material in there. And then we have to, I suppose what we have to do, well, first off, we have to stack everything. So we also have to get BioCrud out. So maybe we don't stack everything. That makes sense. All right, so what we're going to do is we'll get our in right here, right? This is where all cellulose comes. We just get loaded in, and we're going to regulate it. You know, we're going to regulate it right now. Cellulose, less than 50, as per normal. Okay. And so we'll just reverse everything here, right? You go right there, and just don't worry about it right now. So like that. And this guy's has the longest journey, but it's not that long, so it doesn't really matter. And if we want to, we can build out more. But again, it doesn't really matter. Okay, so BioCrud and everything makes it out onto this. So what we'll do then, that doesn't work. Here, let's move that down by 1. Like so. And now up like that. Yeah, there we go. So you're just going to ruin the line art. Absolutely destroy it. Like here, we haven't looked in a while. Like, look, good. Ah, bad. Good. Beautiful. 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 Oh, trash. Hot trash. Here, maybe we can shift this around a little bit. Maybe if these guys moved in, we can keep the line art looking tolerable. It's snubbed. It's snubby. But it doesn't make me want to claw my face off. All right, so waste and product comes along here, comes to this. Waste gets immediately bypassed. It goes on here, and it gets collected there. Great. Waste goes away. It will be collected. We'll have a docent. And then we will bring in cellulose right here. And then this has, we have 20 per second production. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And that's like 30 or something, like 32. No. Well, okay, I'll do the math. 9 times 2.5. 22.5. Okay, so it's a little off, but it's also not going to matter, right? So now we have to ask ourselves, how shall this be governed? How do we govern our activities? And usually it's input based, right? So I guess we have to take off all of these guys. Your number is too many. All right, so it's going to be like this, and you're going to be governed. How do I want to govern this? It should only make cellulose when the number of items in here, the count of items in here, hits a certain amount, which I've done before. Well, that can go wrong in a lot of ways, because there's always going to be something that's going to run out first. We want to have all the ingredients in here. We're ready to go. We're not full up here. We are not completely full. Those are the two things we have to do. So what I would normally do is count the item types in here. And they have to be at least, has to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if one of these drops out and this is there, then it will run. So, can I filter out cellulose? Let's see what we can do. Can I add those together? If I like right here, and can I add many of these? Add O. And I want more. And I don't want to add them all together one at a time. I want to compound this. But each is too many. Each divided by each equals each. Oh, and there's also going to be signals coming through there. So how to do this? So I just continually make it when this is empty? No, that's insufficient. We need to find a way to measure that these are ready. So instead, how about we take from this guy? So we do each into each here, and I want you to read ingredients. Outputs a signal if the machine is working. Read ingredients. So it will get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But if it has cellulose, it'll get 7. So it has to be. I want to filter out the cellulose. That's all. So do I really have to put this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this plus this? I mean, this time divided by itself, this divided by itself, this divided by itself, and so on. And just filter out cellulose. That seems like a terrible waste. Like, this is good. How do I filter? Isn't there a thing for this? Selector combinator performs sorting operations. Is this what I want? I don't know. Maybe if I take a constant combinator. Where are you, constant combinator? And then output here. Let's go. All this, like, just go away. All of you go away. And we take this and this, and this, and this, and this, and this. Okay, so here, I want you to output just that by 1, and this by 1. Oh, this will probably work, right? We'll see. Hold on a second. But I also want cellulose. And you're going to be 0. All right, so constant combinator, green. So what I want is the red output for each multiplied by the green output. So this is what the ingredients are. Oh, I want to see contents, excuse me. Well, if it is the ingredients like that, not multiplied by each. Is there a signal for multiplied by same? Just multiplied by green? Ooh, that looks better. That filtered out. There it goes. There it goes. So, and over here, this is everything. So it just gets these counts. Maybe. Read contents is what I want. Read contents. So it's showing that this is all here, and it has filtered out cellulose. And this isn't what I want. It's getting very close, though. Well, I think it's just this signal coming through. It's reading nothing. So if I read the ingredients again, it's this plus this. That's why it's 1 more. So that's still not good enough. How to solve this problem? I need a smarter person than I am. But how does it multiply? If we do like this, it just is the input, and we do like that, and it's just the output, or the ingredients. Each multiplied by each. I was trying to use this as a filter. So green multiplied by red and green. Oh, this looks close to right, because there's oh, it actually works. So the input is green. Take these and multiply it by the red version. And so I have explicitly 0 cellulose on the combinator. Did that actually go? What happens if I do -1? What's it do now? -25. So yes, the 0 explicitly filters it out. That's neat. Okay, so now we have this signal. And this is a different signal. Okay, we can do this. So we can't just read the ingredients here. All right, let's just say it's full of everything and it's working. That's what we're reading right now when we're reading off this ingredients instead of contents. This is just a simulation of all as well. So what we have now is just a count of, we are reading non-cellulose signals. So we take another arithmetic combinator. Another one. Get out of the way, fat engineer. Output. Just output. So just red onto red. So we want each divided by each. And then output is each. All right, so that counts each one. And then we need one more. We can probably do this less. And then chain it together. So we have filter, normalizer, and now I want each plus each output C. Okay, that's not what I want. Plus 1. Well, it shouldn't be getting this much. What's going on? Oh, because I connected it the wrong way. As I connect it the wrong way again and again and again. From there to there. Okay, there you go. So 12 is not what I'm looking for. How about each? Each plus. Oh, okay, so that just summed everything. Okay. And it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, if the count is 6, so we will just read the contents right here. And it's going to read all those, and it's going to say no, 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 and it should be 0, right? So when this right here, and it's, I really should not read from here then, right? I should read from right here. Okay, we can do that. So when we have all these materials, and we first filter out cellulose, so we're filtering for only things we want, and then here we can even link this in, and it doesn't change anything because all these signals in just get filtered. So we have a filter layer, normalization to 1, add it all together. This says C equals 6. That means we have everything we need but cellulose. That means we should make cellulose. Okay, so hold on. We're not quite done yet. Clip this. We're reading from right there. This is one of the pieces of information we need. The other piece of information we need is the current state of the brake bin. So right there, we need to have C equals 6, greater than equals 6, greater than or equal to 6, and brakes Mark II has to be less than 9,000, right? Okay, so this isn't going to start up, and then we're going to output go, G equals 1. Okay, so we will only output go when all the materials are here, they're present, we're ready to go, and we need the materials. So great. And what we have to do now is take this output, and we have to bring all these happy guys in the same circuit network. Just going to be a big circle. And then these guys, all the hands, are only enabled when G is greater than or equal to 1. So it's not going to go yet because it's not time yet. But once the delivery is made there, this will all kick off. So I think that's reasonable. People say spoilage isn't that hard. Spoilage, to do it right, takes so much attention. Maybe there's a universal solution for spoilage, and I'm just not smart enough to have realized it. There's a lot of things in this world that behave exactly like that. All right, so time. Come here. I think sodium hydroxide was something we were out of when we checked. Let's go see how right or how wrong we are about that. Come here, friend. I haven't even gotten a number. The number is 11, so 9,000 divided by 11, that says 800. So we need 2,400 hydroxide, 6,400 raw fiber. Let's try to remember that. 2464. You got to be whale hungry, and you got to go on an adventure. Let's go. So sodium hydroxide is not quite Earth, right? We had an area for this, I think. Why are we out of Durlip? No copper. Okay, stupid question. Well, stupid's the wrong word. But I knew the answer. We're out of fertilizer. What had happened? Something bad has happened. To be out of fertilizer right now, there should be no chance of that. So yeah, we are out of sodium hydroxide. Load items until sodium hydroxide is 2,400. Then go get raw fiber. What have I done this time? 6,400. And then I want you to come here, and you're going to wait for a circuit condition. We want comparator equals go. Unload until target. Unload until target. 9, 10. 64, 24. Okay. Good, right? Join the line. Now, okay, we gotta finish hooking this up. 9, 10. Good. All right, so. What has gone wrong with sodium hydroxide? Who can care to venture a guess? Sodium hydroxide is just saline water, right? So let's just skip ahead and let's look at the saline water maker. It is not going. It is not going because no... Looks like we just got drilling fluid arriving. So no drilling fluid. Okay. Looks like no guar gum. Yeah. No guar gum because no guar. No guar, no fertilizer. Something like that. No, everybody's here. No sand. Did that drop? All right, let's check. I have no idea what's going on there. This should be full up and it is not. Maybe I just have to go make a whole lot more guar. Another guar plantation. We're not overflowing here, which is kind of an issue. And we have just a trace in here. All right, so. What I need out of life is to find out what's going wrong with fertilizer. So we looked at that and we didn't understand. Like, why would it be like that? I don't know. Fert. Right there. Why is fertilizer not going? Answer. Fertilizer is going. Why aren't you going? No ash? That's a very weird thing to be out of. No seaweed, maybe. That I kind of believe. Yeah, we're very low on seaweed here. So that's something here. I knew that was coming. Notes, come to me. More seaweed. And I knew that was coming. He claims, convincing absolutely everybody. Sodium hydroxide. Here, let's look at this. I think this is out, right? And this is just no sulfuric. For real? Are we still suffering from no sulfuric? Like, how are we doing down here? Are we just cranking? No. We are no mushrooms. Are we, in fact, completely out of mushrooms now? I saw this coming as well. No, we have plenty of mushrooms. Where is that whale then? Are we out of gastrocapacitors? He says. He asks in horror. No, he's on his way. Where are you going? Where is this individual going? You're going to get more of that, and then you're going to come here, and you're going to get more of that, but you're full. And you got an empty cargo. Oh, did I make a mistake? Okay. Okay, have I made another mistake? Okay. It's set up wrong. Let's go address that issue right now. We're going to go see what we can do about this. Here, we're even going to go step in. We're going to get more sulfurization units. We need one more. We're going to go get it. Everyone stay away from me. I'm kind of radioactively dumb right now. You wouldn't want to get the monkey dumb on you. The monkey dumb is highly contagious. Okay, there. I think that's how many we need. And then, how is this possible? Oh, is it just the... No, the belts aren't different lengths. How is this possible? I mean, I obviously don't understand something. All right, so it's finally complete here. And this whale, you come here with your stuff, and you try to empty cargo, but why would it be ever off-center? Imbalanced. Why is this? Energy drink. So let's just help it out, right? We're gonna get rid of this extra sulfur. We're going to take it and our energy drink. We're going to rush north, and we're going to dunk this in material sorting. Just get rid of it, right? And this is extra sulfur, a delivery for you, just like I am a whale. Now we pick up this, and he's arrived. I guess he's struggling to... I guess he just needs specific instructions then. All right. Unload items until... Unload until target. Unload until target. Okay. And it's going to be 3,000 and 3,000. Right? Is this a good idea? I don't know. I'll have to check back in this. I strayed from my pattern and now I'm full of regrets. You know what also makes me full of regrets? The fact I have to do this again. Why would I do that? Why would I undermine myself like that? Alright, so there. We've reset. And maybe it's going to be okay now. Take that. Okay, back again. And now, maybe this won't be a complete embarrassment. It's going to have to bring up a whole lot more mushrooms, right? Yeah, we're not full. So let's just ignore this, I guess. Ignore it for right now. Hopefully we figure it out on its own. If not, probably wasn't meant to be, right? Let's just go finish off brakes. It's going to be a long time. There's a huge line for sodium hydroxide, and I kind of want to be here to watch brakes go. So I guess I have to program this whale right here and just kind of chill. Here, let's clip this line. We're going to remember to hook this up. You can only go when you get the signal, and you are not getting the signal, friend. Alright, so let's program this whale. You need to get all this stuff, specifically this stuff. We have to start talking about our ratio, right? Okay, so we need 30 ceramic, geez. 10 bakelite, 10 ASP, 10 stainless, 20 aramid. And aramid is also out for some reason. Here, I can just chuck these brakes in here. Or I can wait until mechanical parts too. That's better. All right, so our number is going to be 30, 40, 50, 70, 75. So, 9,000 divided by 75 is 120, but we have to leave some gaps. So we're going to do 110, I suppose. So this is 330. This is 1100. That's the same thing right there, and you are 2200. Okay. Okay. Let's get a whale out here. Mr. Whale, you have a job. You have to be whale hungry, and then you have to go shopping for me. I want you... I guess we start with stainless, which is a terrifying idea. Load items until we have stainless 1100. Then get ASP, which is now 1100. Now we need aramid, ceramic. Ceramic's right there. Load items until we have ceramic in lots, followed by aramid fiber, I suppose. Oh, we got it. That's good. 6, and that's 2200. I feel like the entire factory is haunted by demons right now. And this is bakelite, and it ain't here. Okay. So these advanced buildings are going to take time to get online. No. Load items until target has bakelite. 1100. Okay, great. Now you come here. You wait for your circuit condition. That is comparador equals go, and then unload until target, unload until target, unload until target. That's 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, that's it, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So ceramic, do it right. 1100, 1100, 1100, 1100. Why can I not type this number? There you go. So we will see if the system works. On your way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, great. You are now dismissed. And this should be finished now. High emphasis on should. But it's time to bring over our fresh new contestants. Oh, unfortunate. Oh, it's getting worse. And then, as per protocol, like so, then wire it up. And I want you to enable based on brakes less than 50. And other way, and take these brakes. And so it's actually going to be quite a while before this fills up enough to actually move. Because this guy's stuck too, probably. Maybe I need to just do maintenance day here. Yeah, what are you waiting on? Duralumin. Why is it even possible? Well, okay, sulfuric stopped again, right? Yeah, we can probably see this in a graph. Fluids. Sulfur. Yep, there was this big dip. It was like this wasn't even here because it wasn't even here. And now in the new age, in the new times, we're finally producing more than we're consuming. Okay, so copper probably just turned back on again, and a whole lot of other stuff probably just turned back on again. Right there. It should be raining high quality copper blocks. Yeah. And this is going. Borax is full up. We're still recovering from our copper shortage. It probably needs more hands. We might even need more casters. No. We need more smelters is what we need. Because all this produces shockingly little copper. Maybe I should go do that. Iron seems to kind of be going, but not really be going. Why do we suppose that is? Xylenol? It's normally xylenol. Yes, it is xylenol. And if we go look at xylenol, it's mostly not going. Oh, did I clip this line? Because I know they have a direct line. Here's xylenol line. Oh look, it's not going anywhere. Well, it's not going anywhere at all. It was supposed to be going up to here. It is now not doing that because I built this kerosene. Okay. All right. I admit this is probably not the best way to do things. You go to fix a problem and then you end up with 17 little problems. Just a day in the life here. There is xylenol and there's more xylenol. So we're like at a quarter xylenol right now. Because I disconnected all these. Probably like half xylenol. Genius maneuver after genius maneuver. So the best way to tie this in probably isn't really, well, there isn't a lot of great choice here, is there? Maybe we do like this. Let me try to sneak by like this and do something with just a kink over. Ooh. And then tie in. Okay. More xylitol in the system. And that means but one thing. That means this is now going properly, right? Yes. There should be a surge here. Okay, good. Good. And copper being made, copper rain, and then this is going to ever so shortly increase production. Okay. So glad that happened. What else? That's a requester tank for benzene. Benzene was supposedly low. I saw that. That was right there. Why aren't you going? You are. Oh, no tin chromium? I can believe. And also, strip distillates is an issue. How are we doing here? We're not choked on venting. It's just we have, we're not venting any medium, so it's getting all used. Condensate's getting vented, of course. That's just what they do. High distillate's getting vented. Is there any good use for this stuff? Doesn't it just go to naphtha? That's terrible. Looking at it makes me angry. Yeah, it just kind of goes to naphtha. And that's... And it makes condensed distillates. Ugh. Do the barrels do anything? No. There's got to be more use for high distillates. Just kind of have to be burned, huh? Or I could just turn it all to naphtha and do something with it. I don't know. This is where all the medium distillates are going, and we don't have enough. We don't have enough medium distillates, so I guess we have to bring more crude oil in, because this guy's not going because no oil. Here, let's watch. Yep, no oil. We need more crude oil. But benzene production is probably just too low. It's being made, but not in enough quantity. Is this actually running? No. Oh, you need salt? Salt and slaked lime? Do we have a salt problem? I know we had... that one guy. Oh, what are you doing here? What are you doing here? You're filling your cargo, and then you're going to be on your way, huh? Is this just beyond the capabilities? It is making 48 a second. That's usable right there. That's only one. Okay, it's two. Okay, maybe it's not usable. How about that one? Oh, it's the false one. All right, show me salt. That one looks usable, and that is being used. I could turn this north and try to put it up there. Just direct line. Maybe I should examine salt pressure right now. This is just decaying. This is it's no longer making forward progress. This is just fiddling with factory episode. Remember how I used to spend hours and hours doing that? Wasn't that nice? So we have one whale right here trying to get salt in, and it's just not enough because these guys just enormously eat salt, and it's a slow whale. So maybe I help this. Whale hungry. As a supplement, you pull from main box. From main box right there. And then I want you to dunk that with sodium hydroxide. Extra throughput. Maybe this will help. Empty cargo. Then I have to get more in main input. And it's going to establish a line over there, which is fine. Maybe I should have sent him to a dedicated mine, like right here, put an aerial caravan off. It's actually not a terrible idea. Oh, and it's being beaconed. The only problem is it's taking material from the south factory. It's taking fuel from the south factory, which is bound to run out. I suppose I could put it on north factory fuel, which is up here. All right, we're going to let salt just settle for a moment. We're going to go make machine parts, mechanical parts, even if we don't see them today because the factory's too sick. I want to set up the infrastructure. Oh, I need to go get more belt. This is going to be a little bit of belting coming up. Thank you. Give me more. Okay. Let's go. Right there. And like this, and we're definitely gonna need what? Oh, there's a that shouldn't be here. And you're the wrong quality. Disgusting. Alright, so mechanical parts level 1. And now we need mechanical parts level 2. Yeah. And you need all sorts of stuff. How wonderful. Why don't you have the, oh. Well, we have to have the pipes on here. So I guess I have to run the pipes now. It's probably for the best. It just has to go around the outside. I could probably get it pretty easily just by copying and pasting. But we're going to do it the hard way. The lazy hard way. The false lazy way, you know? I could probably figure out an easy way to... a way to filter it out of the blueprints just to get this structure. And then learn something. And then have progress in my life. But instead I'm doing it this way. Which gets nowhere. And is an aid of nothing. There we go. And we make a cube. The cube is here. We want heavy oil, I guess. Don't we have a heavy oil fountain? Like right over here? Yes. We're going to extend this over. Actually, it means we can move it closer. Oh, that's a problem. We have to traverse lubricant, which is okay. We can make it work. Clearly, this was planned out by a master. And then we have to dodge all of this, which we are not doing correctly. That's fine. Then over. And I think. We're almost there. Maybe. Maybe almost there. Plugged in. All right. So we have the liquid that we need. And now, we have to get all the parts in that we need. Great. All right, so we're not going to deal with the other ingredients right now. Here, we get to press this button. What? Brakes Mk2, Brakes Mk2. Oh, so it's the wrong button. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. See, look, we just suddenly the inventory is so much lighter. And I can get rid of these mechanical parts, part 2. Nice. And like, everything's better. I'm going to fill it with garbage. So, the way we're going to do this should probably be planned. Let's clip these guys first. Let's get these materials in. How did I do this down south? Just I made a bus. These are gearboxes. You don't need shafts? That's so weird. It doesn't need shafts. Huh, so you need them for Mark 1 but not for Mark 2? That's very nice of them. Alright, so this should just be the nearest one. And how many... So it was out and then 1. No. Wait, what is this? Ah, there it is. This is the gearbox out. Okay, so it is just dump it out, friends. Okay, it's like this. Got it. Okay, and then you'll come over here like this. And then it's just everyone else is up by 1. So you're going to be like so. Come this way. And we will make a lovely bus. And we'll see how many of these PC parts we actually have made while we were here. And then shafts, I guess, goes over like this. And someone is going to have to claim responsibility for that. Do we even need shafts? I think we do, right? Yes, we need shafts. So, come this way. We need one to be just south of shafts. That's not happening quite yet, so you have to be just south of shafts. And then brakes will be northeast. Does this make sense? Am I babbling like a loony man? Okay, like so, like so, like so. And then here. And lastly, brakes, which is... How are you here? How are you stuck? Load items until caravan has bakelite. Okay. We did it again. Load items till target. Caravan. Target. Okay, I want you to take another lap. Go try it again. Meanwhile, this is ready. Oh, we're actually going to be ready to go pretty soon here. Okay. So there's actually throughput with everything. Maybe not enough throughput, but there is throughput. I didn't look at bakelite. But we know the answer is going to be it's phenol, right? How it's being made. Yeah, we just don't have enough phenol. And we look at our phenol maker right here. And it's being made. We should have a solid pull on organic solvent right now. We should be able to add more of these phenol makers. I mean, this looks very healthy. Okay, good. Let's just assume that's going to continue exactly like it is. Did I lose track of myself? I did. Okie dokie. Over here. And then up. Alright, good. So, this is actually going to be a very major accomplishment. I'm not going to... Maybe I'm just going to, for the next couple days, just work on tuning the factory and bopping between adding to the machine shop. I need to build a series of things. I need to build... Did I get it all? Let's get it all. I need flying robots. I need windmills. I need construction and logibots. I don't know what else I need. But those are big things all on their own, so probably isn't going to take terribly long, but it is going to be a problem. All right, you're going to be brakes. You need to get only like that, and then you are shafts, it appears. You got to be only like that. And then electronics gets imported. Don't get too excited about that. And that's utility boxes, right? Utility boxes. And then followed by, I guess those are control panels. And the last thing is gearbox. Great. Yeah, I suppose a big problem with adding to the machine shop is that the depot fills up last, only after we're full of machine parts. And that's going to be kind of tricky, right? And where's the rest of this? Were you just not picked up? Because there's going to be just this enormous buffer until we have exportable gearboxes. It's going to have to fill this with mechanical parts, and it's going to fill everything downstream with mechanical parts. That's, it might be a bit much to ask for, right? All right, there we go. So this is already, oh, we have to get mechanical parts Mark 1. So that has to come up. So that's going to be right there. A bit of a complicated machine now, isn't it? Then because I put everything in the right place, this is now here for us. And just like before, you are going to be mechanical parts. Great. Okay, so what do I think about this? What do I think about what I see? I guess we have to get this whale involved now. You have to get this, that, and that. All right, so Q. That. Do we just spend the rest of the episode just staring at the factory? Oh, not this. I mean, that sounds pleasant enough, right? All right, so what do we got here? 3 Kevlar, 3 Nexi-lit antimony alloy, 5 rayon, 25 ASP, 20 steel. Why am I missing steel? Right there. Okay. All right, so our number is going to be, it's a difficult one. 20, 25, 28, 31, 43, 44. So 9,000 divided by 44. Let's just say 50. 180 on each. Is that good? Yeah, let's just call it good. Kind of worry about that. Then times 5. I have serious concerns. 25 ASP is 4,500 ASP, and then 20. I kind of worry that this is going to be too much. Let's think this forward. 36. This is 12 right here. So we're at 48. 48. That's 59, and this is. No, there'll be enough room for everything else with this. Okay, good. Give me a whale. I'm going to have to go get another whale. Probably use a dinosaur, honestly. Whale hungry, and then it's time to go get stuff. We need to go get steel. That is the first and most important thing to grab. Oh, sad. Load items until caravan has steel in quantity 3,600. Then we want to go get ASP, which is also right here. I want to load until we have ASP in quantity 4,500. Kevlar, rayon. Well, we can go get the alloy up here in alloy land. And load items until we have this much of that. And then Kevlar, which is right there. Load items until we have this much of Kevlar. The last thing we need is rayon, which I think we have a bin for here, but we're out of. We are out of rayon. We'll check on that. Rayon. And that's this much. Okay. And then you come here. You wait for your circuit condition, which is comparator equals go. Then unload, 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 unload. And after that, in the end, we unload. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so for 20, then 900, 45, oh, 65. Okay, good. You are now complete, my friend. I want you to go do this for me. Don't worry, I'll investigate the rayon. Then we're almost done, almost done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I'll have mechanical parts, which is altogether glorious. Okay, done. Mechanical parts level 2. In theory, finished. Take that from me. All right. Oh, we didn't get electronics. So our number's 180. I gotta grab this guy. And you gotta go get one more thing. One more thing. You've gotta go get electronics. I really hope I'm not causing problems with this. It's 2 more. Here, I'll fix it. That's bakelite. There's electronics right there. And then I want you to load items, and here, let's get just a little less ASP. There we go. And a little less steel. This is throwing off the balance of the world, but I kind of feel like it has to happen. Electronics. You. And that's 180. I said 180. And then here, unload until target has this 180. Are you completely full for some reason? Caravan. So what's going on here? This is 2,000. Why do you have so many? Load items until target. Load items until caravan. I messed it up again. Oh, man. And this guy's going to be... It's going to be really difficult to unscrew this guy. Because he's got so much in him. I guess you have to come here then. And you just have to dump. And then 35. That's 36 right there. Caravan, 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 caravan. Man, I gotta fix this. I gotta update the mod. They've made a bunch of caravan changes, and I was scared, and so I haven't been updating lately. I've been waiting for the bug fixes to die down. Is this done? No, you're waiting for something. You're waiting for bakelite. And bakelite is being made, question mark? No. Bakelite whale is waiting for delivery. No, you're going to go get biomass. Huh. Do you need more? Oh, look at all this. This is terrible. We need to go make more seaweed. Like, that's probably the basis of a lot of problems right now. Just not enough seaweed. So that's a good way to round out the episode, maybe. Just copy paste a seaweed area. Maybe 2. Maybe just don't play whatsoever. Just dump seaweed. We're going to start this thing up soon? No. Not this thing. This thing. Yeah, that's going to be a bit. What we need is this whale to calm down. I want you to skip to this phase and dump that and that. And then you're still overweight, unfortunately. So I'm going to have to go manually put some back. Sorry, Mr. Whale. Diagnosis is too fat. There, you got 4,000. All right, now you go do a full lap. And I got to remember that this is... Here, we'll do it by products finished. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. But it gets stuff out of my inventory in a moderately useful way. Yeah, take more. Take more. Let's just glance over all of mechanical parts. Because this isn't going because no gearbox. Gearbox isn't going because no shaft. Shaft isn't going because no molten nexlet. Molten nexlet should be going. Like, pretty much as hard as possible. Look at this. How can we be going any harder, I ask? This whale is waiting for more sand. That's why. We are getting nowhere near enough sand in molten nexlet. It is eating every little particle of sand I have. Are we ready for pickup here? We are not. Someone is devouring this. We also have waste sand here for some reason. And this guy can't drop, which is a weird situation. So it looks like we're just producing maximum sand right now. Yeah, let's take a look. Sand, not pure, impure sand. Yeah. Well, I mean, kinda. I could put down another sand area. It's like this is the bottleneck and it is just stopping. If we go look at fine nexlet powder. Nexilit powder. We can see it is up and down, up and down, up and down, up and down. This is not what we want. This is indicative of ingredient shortage. So, one more time in our notes. More sand, question mark. Looks like we see more sand, question mark. We might need an astonishingly amazing, absolutely perplexing amount of sand. So seaweed we have issues with. Do we just put more seaweed right here? Because we did this. Are you stopped maybe? Because you need saline and we don't have any? Ah, that is in fact the exact problem we're having. And there's going to be a chicken or egg problem because the amount of saline and the amount of fertilizer. It needs fertilizer to make seaweed and seaweed to make fertilizer. So this is 30 seaweed for 1 fertilizer. And the way we make fertilizer is not this. 10 seaweed for 10 seaweed. Okay, so that's absolutely profitable on the seaweed side. So once again, saline is an enormous problem. We're completely out of drilling fluid right now. Which you would think, and that's just guar gum. And there's no other way to get drilling fluid. There's no other way to make this. This is our guar gum manufacturer. It just takes so many of these seeds. And we can't prod mod it. There's nothing we can do. We are just kind of trapped here. We need this guy to go. So make more guar, I suppose. Is that what we're seeing here? Do I need another guar seed line? What did I even do here? Do I need better guar? Can I uplift guar? Yeah. Yeah, I can. I can make guar. And that will double everything, I think. That seems worthwhile. All right, once I have the guar, what do? It makes better guar seeds. Then I have the seeds. And then, yeah, I could just do this. And then I can uplift it again. We don't have great alien sample. But I will once the medical wing is up. So maybe I do that. Double guar. The problem is, this is an issue. So what's going on? Oh, it all gets put in here. Well, how is some of it making it by? Oh, it has to be sand, I suppose. So all the beans get shoveled in here. And they go into this whale. And then this whale immediately dunks it out. So we probably need just more of these. Uplifting guar is something we can do. Problem is we're going to... I don't think we can even speed mod those. So what determines whether or not these shut off or not? It's how many beans are on the belt. Okay, so we say the beans are the actual product, even though that isn't a totally safe way of saying. I imagine that we were stuck because no lamps. And we're having trouble putting material on the belt. So what's that about? So you are not governed, it looked like. Oh. You're just doubled for some reason? Which is weird. Alright, you're both done. Yeah, it was just... I bet we're having trouble running this. Yeah. Oh, no, we can't get the guar out. Can't get the guar out because we're not going to make it anymore. And so, is any guar passing through? Yeah, there's some. So it says we need more botanical gardens here. Or you need to ship them to a place that just dedicates itself to shucking it. But it's not even going to be that big of a bonus. I can fit like 3 more right here, right? Maybe we can do 4. Just like that. And just move the other belt. And then it'll go down and then up, and then we'll find a way to make it come down again. I mean, I could do that. Even if I have to put it uncomfortably close, you know? Double guar bean structure. I have to do something. I can't just be standing here. I have to go start building something. I really want to see this run. This guy is stuck. This guy's stuck on rayon. What's going on with rayon? Maybe I can help there. Like, I'm seriously just in like a trance right now. Rayon. The factory is too large. Too many dependencies. What do you need? You need this stuff. This is now out. Okay, I agree. And this stuff is right now. So sodium carbonate and sodium sulfate. Okay, that makes sense. They're right next to each other. They probably share a common ingredient. They need what? Sulfuric? Really? And then the sodium... What's going on here? Then you need sodium sulfate and you upgrade it. Okay, that makes sense. And so this is the real bottleneck, no sulfuric. All right, let's go check in on our favorite friend again. I mean, this looks good. I don't see how anyone can be pissed about this. Sulfuric. So this is our problem we had. Now we're through with that. In the last few minutes, we're making a ton. So hopefully this is backing up. I need to just leave this place. leave this all behind. Is this guy back yet? I probably asked that many times. No, he's still stuck. Stuck at Bakelite. Bakelite's coming. Okay, we have to just run away. Just run away. Because this should be outputting. C is 2. It's not ready to go yet. Okay, good. That's exactly what I hope to do. Let's build a big seaweed farm. And we're going to build the big seaweed farm right there. Wait, the seaweed farm needs saline. Oh, man. I'm getting tangled. These threads I'm pulling on are all... So for that we need guar, and we need more guar bean seeds. And like, we can't... We literally cannot speed module this. Because this would be pretty good if I could. We have some here. Shouldn't we be having Gobachovs come bring this around, or are we completely fully tasked? Do I have to put in another 2 rows right here? Like this doesn't need to exist anymore, and this can be pulled out. Just add more Gobachovs, I suppose. I am actually lost. I am having just generalized paralysis right now. See, it got a delivery. Do we have a sulfuric line around here that I can help it out with? Yeah, we do. Alright, so let's just give it direct sulfuric. Okay, we're going to make a change. We're going to take some pressure off the Gobachovs. We're going to do something a little different. I should probably go get more sand, too. Just make a huge dedicated sand maker. Not sure where I am. Not sure where I'm going. This we just have to wait for. This can get ripped down, this whole thing. So we're almost there. It's right there. And then we pull in sulfuric from down here. Yes, yes. So let's do that like this. And then this may or may not be good, but it should take pressure off the Gobachovs, and they're full up, and they aren't doing their job here anyway. I mean, that's probably the actual solution to this. Add another line of biopyanophores, at least one. Because we don't have enough chovs. There we go. Now you just start up. And this will solve/cause another problem. And we're just going to pull this up. It's completely old style. Thank you. Okay, so let's go add more Gobachovs. Because the factory is slow, and this is going to be a contributing factor. So pick up all this, please. Okay, so we are completely out of chovs. What we need to do... What is this? Oh, you're out of guano. Okay, I see. I mean, I don't see because you're blocked. And this should be out right here, I suppose. And that's not something we're doing, I guess. Where should this be? Alright, what's the problem here? Shouldn't this be back one, maybe? I can't tell. The building's too big. It's too hard to work with. And so what do each of these do? So that one's open here. So, okay, you need to come back. That's what I'm looking at. And How are you supposed to get food in? The answer is apparently you don't. Good. Glad that makes sense. We can fix this though. I mean, fix / make worse. And then this is guano out, and this is guano out. And then the guano out line is like that, and the food in line is like, that's guano out. This has to be food in. Excuse me. All right, good. Now copy that and put that there. Do I have chavs on me? It isn't working. Nothing is working. Nothing I do is working. Gorbachev's right there, and a whole lot of guano. Alright, so it is now launching as fast as it can. All these other guys launching as fast as they can. So what I need to do is copy this. I didn't really mean this to be the permanent design, but looks like it's now the permanent design, right? Why is this doing this? Why can't I place right here? How about right there then? And of course lined up correctly. Okay, so like that. Now I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 24 floating Pyanoports. And then 240 Gorbachev. Okay, we can do that. That's not enough. We have to take a trip to the Southland then. See if Gorbachevs haven't been made, and then add 200 more to the system. What I need, logistics off. I need to get rid of these barrels. What I need is to get rid of those. Good. Oh, and I'm out of bot fuel, I bet. Yep. Okay, we're gonna go to the south and we're gonna go shopping. Looks like we need 11 more of these, and we need a bunch of Gorbachevs. So let's go do that. Why are we suddenly all out of network? Why are we suddenly out of network? I feel like I've done something very dumb and I can't. It's going to be super obvious in a second, but in this exact moment, I can't see it. Where's this dinosaur? You take that. What am I looking at here? So that doesn't go anywhere, and this just doesn't go anywhere. So that was actually a crucial connection, I suppose. Perhaps. Does anyone know how this works anymore? I mean, I would like to claim that I understood it once, but I'm not actually certain that's the case. Now we all... Did I just make a whole lot of orphan Gorbachevs somehow? Because we have no way of getting out onto the rails? Alright, well, we'll fix that. There we go. Okay. Okay, fixed it. Okay. Alright, calm. Gotta be calm. Alright, so we need a whole lot of Gorbachevs. And we need a whole lot of... It's going to be a couple stacks of floating Pyanoports. And then we'll do something. Something good? Don't know. Doing something. And we're in this area-ish? No, further down. Further down. Yeah, right here. Gorbachevs. How are we doing on whales? We only have 4. No. Don't stop. Why are we out of cow? We're out of Logi science? Oh, I suppose that makes a certain amount of sense, doesn't it? I didn't know every whale was 5 Logi science. Huh. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? Let's take 200 of those. Let's take... Okay, wait for a little more. So I suppose I steal even more science from the north, huh? This is actually kind of a situation, isn't it? Let's go steal those whales. This is probably going to be what I finish off the night with. And there's no way Logi science is being made because it requires cotton guts, and I gutted cotton guts. That might not have been the wisest idea on my part. Alright, so let's go. More chavs. Everyone gets a chav. And there's just extra space in here just in case. Why aren't they being launched? Oh, there's no food. Okay, I can fix that. Where is my stuff? Okay. Huh, why isn't this hooked up? I don't know what is going on anymore. I am completely lost. I am a tiny child adrift in the world. Okay, so we have to do 2 things here. And we've kind of made it as hard as possible, haven't we? Hard/impossible. This is correct. We have to get this guy over here, though. So it can be done. It's just oogly. Yeah, no one's going to accuse this of being designed. So why? You have no animals? Alright, I suppose that's probably true. And why aren't you being launched? I should be seeing these just fling out into the world. See, we're attached right there, and we're attached up there, and we're attached through there, so it's one big happy family here. Why aren't we going? I don't think I'm going to be happy. Well, it's not the closest to anything, so I suppose these will be the last that go, maybe? Yeah, there's one. These guys... Yeah, these guys sold out. Okay. Okay, good. We're definitely chewing through the workers' food, though. Though it's probably just buffering more than anything else. Alright, we have added a whole bunch more Gorbachevs in the system. What will this do? I don't know. Was this a good thing? I don't know. Luckily, we probably have more. If not, I don't know. The important part is we've met our goal for the day. Yeah, those have sold out. Those have sold out. The closest ones. And it's going to work towards the center. Because it does by order of distance. Which might be a problem given the number of them I have right now. That might start being a UPS drag. So right now, no, not really. Let me take a quick pause. And I'm going to come back and try to do something useful. Give me a second. Okay. I have come to the conclusion that I can't think very straight right now for some reason or another. So I should just do something easy. It doesn't really matter. And that should probably be getting Guar online. Like, I want to see this go before I leave. This is the one I want to accomplish today. Unfortunately, Bakelite just eats phenol. 15 phenol. Is there any better way to get this? Apparently, no. No, there isn't. This is just it. Phenol. We need lots of phenol. We need more than that. We need more than that. This really is the best way to do it. And that's unfortunately... Oh, not you. Yeah, and you're delivering right now. Let's go check in on this. I know, okay, this is actually going really well right now. It's going to take a while to fill back up, but it will fix it eventually, I think. I'm not going to look at advanced circuits. If it's broken, I can't help you right now. I am, maybe I just pay attention to the alarm system. Like we're out of Ulrich food. That looks to be a problem, right? Here, let's just deal with the alarm system for the rest of the evening. I think a lot of these problems are going to be interconnected, which is a shame. But where did we do Ulrich food? It's got to be right here, right? It's in one of these. There we go. Why aren't we making pony food anymore? This looks like ripe for problems. Oh, okay, there's something we can fix. Let's go fix Ulrich food. Yeah, we're going to turn our brains off and just debug the factory for the rest of the session. And then tomorrow I'll try to be intelligent again. And how did this get here? It should be spalinin and that's spalinin straight down into biomass, I guess. So what we need is something that is like that, only blacklist. There you go. And so that will get that out now. So was this just before I had a brain in my skull, or is this just me being dumb about spoilage yet again? The answer is probably yes. And this spoiling is not a problem because we have proper vents there. So I just wasn't thinking at all. Okay, wonderful. Let's go back to the alarm system. We have solved a problem. The alarm system served its purpose. Bunka bunka bunk. So let's go look. Another alarm. We need graphite. Graphite should be quite straightforward, right? It is... Take a look, take a look. Graphite was done early on a whim, right there. And it's making a whole lot of graphite. I think maybe we're just consuming a lot of graphite right now. And we could speed these up, or we can wait until we get Mach 2s. So we're just gonna... We have no shortage of input. So it's just graphite shortage. Alright, we'll leave that alone. Shells from lime, we can go make that. We're light on quartz ore. It's not really a problem. Light on diesel, it looks like. It seems like we're completely out of diesel, and whatever that green drop is, I think that's methanol. And then another good thing to look at is this guy. We're low on U. That was because no lamp. But now we should be... I mean, we're going as hard as we can, so this should be solving itself. Should I address the salt problem? Should I address the lime problem? Guar beans, Yatoi aloe seeds. It looks like melamine. Or latex. Has rubber fixed itself? No. Why have you not fixed yourself? Oh, you're a consumer of phenol too. That's not what I want to see. So you're making 10 rubber and you need salt. And the salt comes from this, I guess? No. Oh, it does come from here. So it is this whale. And you're waiting right here at the latex. So, okay, this is something new. Latex is right there by sodium alginate. And you're not going at all. I bet no seaweed, right? No formic? That is mighty curious. No formic acid. Isn't formic acid like right here? Shouldn't I just have run a line? He says not finding it at all. There's formic. And so, why aren't you doing this? No sulfuric again? The Gorbachev problem should be solved by now. Sulfuric comes from right here, and this is, again, old style. Don't we have sulfuric around here somewhere? Like, literally crossing over? Alright, so we're going to go help that. Help / put ourselves more into sulfuric debt. And that's right here. Right here, right? No, this is another problem. This is making... Okay, that's fine. Here. We're going to fix all these. Fix / make worse. There. Okay, do something. Where are you, formic? How come I can never see this when I need to see this? I'm always hunting. Oh, it's right below me. Okay, we're just going to fix all these, right? We have 2 sulfuric requesters. And we have a sulfuric tank. But we happen to have a sulfuric line just right here. Alright, so this is sprung back to life. Just no shortage whatsoever now. Let's go look at the sulfuric tank. That'll tell us a lot. This is almost completely topped off. And it's slowly filling, it looks like. And how are we doing over at Gorbachev Center? All requested jobs have a chav on them now, so that's good. And then we have formic. And then I can just take formic over to here and just be done with it, right? Let's just do that. It's funny how my philosophy changes. And by change, I mean, is increasingly debased. Okay, like there. So over here 1, and it's just a really short run. Probably should have been like this to begin with, maybe? No, wait, what? What have I done? Formic, and now we're going to right there. Okay, one more bar. You can tell, you can feel I'm not really here right now. Kind of tired. It's been a day. Maybe I should have done basically anything else but play Factorio right now. With the factory, she calls to me. I think I put this down with the theory, if there's a problem with the Gorbachevs, I'll fix it later. And I think this does qualify as later. So let's do that. There, you got formic. Now this is all going. Okay, so that's a little different / better, right? Alright, we can get into different / better, right? Great. And that'll get the latex problem taken care of. Now let's go peek at this again, because this is what I really want to start today. And there's still nothing here, because there's still no bakelite. And we have no... Do we have bakelite right here? Well, it is being made. I think it looks like it's just being made, unfortunately. I might need another whale on this. And I think given the scale of everything, I think that's actually... I should stop doing this, though. I need to go debug what's going on with the whale problem down south. Isn't that the most pressing thing in the world? Yeah. Alright, so just go and do this. You're on the same path as the other guy. Alright, so let's go check on Arthurians, I guess. and steal a whole bunch of Logi science from them. Hopefully it hasn't all been changed into little Arthurians. Is this like it? Is it time to call the Arthurians? Alright, right there. This has to be whales. We have to be a whale first factory right now. So let's go. Stuck. Stuck and tempted to look. Both of which are not healthy activities at the moment. We're deep in a world where knowledge equals pain. Knowledge equals suffering. And we don't want to suffer, so we will choose the happy path, the path of obliviousness. For what I do not know, surely cannot hurt me. Alright, so what I want to do for you is I want to help. I really do. And I guess I should complete the cycle, right? No, wait. That's not a cycle I can complete. This guy, do you get Logi science? No. Where does the Logi science come from? Oh, it's needed right here. Where does the Logi science come from? You don't have anything right here. That doesn't go there. So it must be this guy. Great. Alright, there we go. And that's 1 cow DNA sample per 5. And you need 25 Logi science per whale. I am not actually certain that this is going to be enough to get me there. I suppose I could haul... Oh, I don't even know. Yeah. That's bad. That's not good. We need Sarcoris, and that needs cotton guts. So I could just bring cotton guts south. Alright, that's like plan B. Okay. And that'll get Logi science, and that'll very slow. Here, let's just do that, right? While it's in our head. Knowing full well that this is not the end. Alright, over here. We need to go see if we have any cotton guts. And I seem to remember a cotton gut alarm going off, right? Yeah, we have no cotton guts. This is part of the problem. Why do we not have cotton guts? And none of you are going. Because we need moondrops. That's probably not actually accurate. So it's Bodos, I bet. No, it's Utoya low seeds. That's interesting. Because this should have maybe... Oh, it's full up. Look at this. Look how dense this belt is. So it's just the amount of fruits that we're making is so slow. Yeah, it looks like the fruit maker is just completely insufficient. I could go and just double this, just put a dedicated fruit maker line in. Like, it's not complicated. I need better Yotoi Aloe, and that's not available at this tech level. So I guess I just suffer here. Is it just suffering is in order at this level? I wonder what the seed consumption of the factory is compared to seed production. I'm sure there's a mod that can tell me that, but I don't have it. Alright, so we have struggled. We are continuing in struggle. I can't believe that copper is still bad. Has copper stopped again? No. Okay. Well, it actually kind of has. Is this out of grease? No. I don't even know what it's out of. Like, it looks like it's out of copper solution, but that... Oh. Oh, we out of input material? Yeah. Yeah, we need more copper ore in this. Oh, this is backed up again. And, it looks like we need more hands stripping that, and it looks like the gravel line is getting overwhelmed. The number of things that are breaking loose right now threaten to become overwhelming. Turn back on. There is still hope. Alright, so this is at least completely flowing now. And this... Oh, there's just a huffling dinosaur. You probably need to be upgraded. And this is not able to drain because this is just a huffling dinosaur. And where are you taking that? Like right here to make saline out of it? This is probably completely insufficient, right? And I mean completely insufficient. Like, even if I was to speed module this, it eats a lot of gravel, but probably nowhere near enough. I mean, as evidenced by the fact that there's still gravel here. So, step one is grab this guy. After you are done with that, I want you to do this, and then I want you to wait basically forever. And I will go clean this up eventually. Now we need a whale. Whale has to be hungry. Whale is right here. Whale is filling cargo. And then whale is taking that over to the gravel out. So, this isn't going to solve our problem immediately. It's not even going to solve our problem approximately. It is going to be an issue all on its own, and you need more. I want you to be cleaning that belt. Just scrub it. Okay, so good-ish. There are aspects to which this is good. I should probably be having the sand out just curl around and feed back in. But that stands a chance of invoking being waste. Running into waste problems. So, do I even have a beacon right now? I don't. Which is what I was afraid of. Because I don't want to have to go pick up all those things. Even though I absolutely can. Is this guy back yet? No. Is that just... Is it just because it's so rare? Oh, it's got just a single dinosaur huffling by with this. And even having two of them working isn't nearly enough. Because there's such a demand on phenol. It's going to be so hard to get this going. This eats 3.33 a second. I should probably put in more of these, right? By more of these, I mean like one more block. Like this. Let's go do that. That is turn right at the refined. Oh, I can't even see you. I don't even know where I'm going. Right here. I did turn right at the right place. There. Make this real. Slightly increase phenol production. I mean, like another third. 50% more. It's nothing to sneeze at. The problem is we're going to have trouble venting acetone very soon. We're at the speed of acetone venting. Let's not pay attention to that. Let's concentrate on fixing one thing, which is gravel vent. I don't want to get materials in my inventory, but it looks like here we are, right? All All right, so we got stuff. I need to pick up this, right? I need to pick up that, right? I need some of this, and it's all in a nice row, right? Then I need EVA, and I need stainless, and I need steel. Stainless is right there. I really don't like how every time I grab something, the dinosaur just runs away. All right, can we make this yet? We need EVA. Then we're going to try to speed up the digestion of gravel. Weird thing to say, but true. Maybe I should have made more. Maybe I should have gone and put more. Yeah, that's what I need to do. More copper. Copper production. This is wrong. Should go right here, maybe. I don't know where I put this. Put that there and that there, though. And this. Do we still get electric engines from the south? If so, that should probably... And also what should be looked at right now is violence. Are we good here? And we need a... We need an ambassador. Copy, please. And just a little helping hand right there. And it's time to push out. Right there and right there. That means we should probably pull down 2. So we'll pull down these 2. Because it will be easy. Thank you. But don't bother with this. I will come for this when the time is right. And then over here, are we actually doing good? Yes. Okay, so, and this is now fully connected. So this can come down. The problem with this area is there's far more things that need to come down than there are ones that need to go up, which is a bit of an issue. And this all needs to come forward too, so... Oh wait, I can't do that because of a problem. So... Just add 2 more and just let it go. Yeah, smash them right against the water right here. And that's going to be plenty of work for these guys for a while. Alright, good. Next, I just got distracted. I need to go install beacons at the gravel digester. There was a time where I just could not get enough gravel. Was this during the age of filtration media? Requiring just tons and tons and tons of gravel. And I also needed it for science. Right there. That's what I'm looking for. So it's just a little farther over, right? Should be like right about here, question mark, question mark. It should be in this area, he hopes. Yeah, right here. So we have to make these guys fly. And it's making saline too, so, I mean, it's making very, 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 very little saline, but that's still saline. And right here is basically centerish. Take that back. So speed mods and like FM5, AM3 maybe. Oh, it leaves out those guys. But that's still doubled them and more. And I can still turn it up still more if I want to. By putting like a 2-4 somewhere. How about like a 5-4? No, that's not what I want. 2-4. 2-4 gets them all. And then we're going to put down another one right here. You're going to be a 5-4. A 5-3. There we go. And that clips all those. And so these guys are going at triple speed, essentially. And these are only going at double speed. And that's fine. Great. So this is now making I mean, it might actually be an appreciable amount of saline water, and we're solving our gravel problem. Good. Good, 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 good. Then we can go look at the earth stack again and see what needs to be done. I said I will look at the earth stack, and this guy is venting. This guy cannot vent even a little bit. Is no one coming for gravel? Oh, that guy's... What are you even doing? Who can tell? The important part is this is getting flushed. So, let's go check this line again. It's not quite full, and this is being kept mostly empty, it looks like. Yeah, we've already got a guy on hand to take this away. Okay. Okay, good. So, that is good. Let's go check the alarm system again. Is there anything here I can pay attention to fairly easily? We're still lacking in seaweed, and seaweed is... If we come around again... Let's just make sure sulfuric's going again. Because that's been one of our focuses this May. Yeah, sulfuric acid is definitely accumulating in the system. Yeah, okay, so we've solved our sulfuric problem for right now, assuming that we can keep it full of mushrooms. And that's probably not true at all, is it? Yeah, we just got a mushroom delivery. This guy was waiting, and he's definitely part of the sulfuric acid chain. So, do we need another whale delivering? No, it actually looks like that guy's doing just fine. We need more mushrooms. So, more mushrooms. Great. Fantastic to see that. Keep looking at this. It keeps not being here. Man, I don't want to go after this episode with this going forward. We haven't gotten a single drop more here. And we're all waiting here at... Oh, something new. We're waiting at zinc chloride. Okay, new bottleneck. Zinc chloride. That looks like something we can fix, right? You're not going at all. And you need hydrogen chloride. Is there any other way to make this? He asks, very optimistically. No, it is only this. And it is made quite slowly. And we need hydrogen chloride, and that was something that was low before. It looks like it's doing all right, right? And we got a line coming over. This is a full production line, right? No, yeah. This is full, ready to be tapped in at any time. Where are you going? I think this is also a waste line for this. Well, no, has to be an input line then, not an output. Which means there's no point in tracing it. Well, I mean, that's not super duper. Well, let's take a look at hydrogen chloride. Hydrogen chloride. Oh, I don't like this. Don't like that at all, friends. That's what I want to see. Huh. So what is wrong in hydrogen chloride land? It has to be not enough chlorine, right? I mean, it has to be. Yeah. So, alright. Can we, one, get a direct feed on chlorine? Yes. Oh, no, that's an inline. And this is... What are we doing here? We're making chlorine. This is what we're doing. This is the job we're doing. We're making chlorine. Okay. We're destroying lots of salt water to make chlorine, and we kind of need salt water, so we kind of want to put a stop to this. Usually we get chlorine from guts. And we've got endless guts right now, right? Are we venting guts? Not yet. No, we aren't venting guts at all. But that is a valid use for chlorine. For guts, is to turn them into chlorine. Problem is, we're using every gut we make. Usually we don't have enough of this stuff. We can't turn this into chlorine. So I guess we have to slaughter more animals to get more guts. I guess. Because we're not venting guts basically at all, right? If we go look down here, this is taking guts, and you have made quite a few products, unfortunately. This also explains why we don't have enough copper ore. That's one of our sources of it. Am I really just bouncing in circles right now? Looking at everything, doing nothing? Alright, if we need more copper ore, are we mining copper ore anywhere? Is it probably a good question to ask, right? We have tons of this. So, yes, we are mining copper ore. Where are you going? From the north, it looks like? Where did we put our copper mine? Now, copper is in a delicate situation. Oh, it's probably this right here, right? Because of, there's plenty of waste copper out there. So, to solve the chlorine problem, we need more guts. And to get more guts, we have to slaughter a lot more animals, which will in turn give us more meat. And we don't really want that either. Yeah, this is the excess meat is definitely a problem because of oh, that looks good, so I can't do it, obviously. And that's bad. I mean, it's we can make copper ore out of meat. Oh, maybe we should do that. Where does meat go to be processed? It's all going into iron ore right now. Is this our only source of iron at the moment? I mean, maybe not, right? I think maybe I should just wrap up right now. Maybe do one more thing. Maybe lime from shells. I feel like I would be a fraud if I said that this was a mechanical parts episode, because it doesn't seem like it is, because I haven't made mechanical parts yet. But I'll probably come to my senses by next time, right? Probably. Where's zinc chloride? I don't think we solved this problem. I think we just looked at it and we muttered to ourselves. Yeah, we're now out of hydrogen chloride. And that, I imagine, is we are out of chlorine. No, we're still going. We're still doing okay. Maybe I should check the actual tanks. Yeah, it's real low. So I'm destroying saline water, which is something I want to preserve, in order to get chlorine. And this is steady, guaranteed chlorine. And there isn't really a lot of other place to get it. Tholins, no. This is bad and I should stop doing it. Blood? Blood to chlorine? Can't. Guts to chlorine looks real good. Gas bladder, no. And then this is just the opposite. So we only have a couple options for this. There's making slaked lime, but that's such a minor contribution. So it's either you split saline water or you get it out of guts. And getting it out of guts is probably what I have to do, which implies that I need more guts. The fish aren't being slaughtered because we're up on fish oil. The augs are being processed constantly. It's even being sped 2 different ways. And we're still not producing enough. I could start slaughtering moose, I suppose. Oh, how's Dingrit pressure doing? All these guys are going. I haven't thought about this in a while. Probably making Dingrits very slowly. Waiting for better recipes. What I need to do is just make a plan. It seems obvious to say this, but it's true. Slaughtering these moose would work out, I suppose. Shouldn't this be... Where's my Dingrits? Oh, they're right here. Slowly filling up. They just breed so slow. I don't know. I have not made much progress on anything in a while now. Is seaweed back up because this is going as hard as it can? No, seaweed is hard down on slaked lime of all things. Do we have a problem with slaked lime? I don't think that's true. That was boric acid. It's a pure drop, so it should be over on this side. That's my classification system, you know? Like there's boron. Was slaked lime not brought over here? Oh, we are low on slaked lime. That's weird. And that's low on oxygen? That's weird. And we are, in fact, low on oxygen. And, in fact, this is just going as hard as it can. So do I need another oxygen block? I dare say the answer is yes. Huh. Wasn't expecting that one today. And that's oxygen and it's hydrogen. And hydrogen, of course, is always super full. This has room for more, but not a lot more. I want to say there's more downtime than uptime here. Are we using a pump to manage the overflow? Yes. Yes, we are. All right, so put that on the to-do list too. Another oxygen block. All right, it's on the list. So, do I get to see it tonight? I guess not. That's really sad. And that's now chlorine bound. And are we still making gastrocapacitors? That's our main... what else is taking guts? That's a real good question, isn't it? What is consuming guts for me? Whole bunch of foods, but that's it. Maybe I should make a chlorine maker out of guts and have it kick on when there's more than 3,000 here. Like I did with the emergency meat absorber, like right here. When there's a big buffer, take some, or when there's 9,000, take 6,000. What are you doing? Yeah, just like you. And where do you go with this? Oh, there is a chlorine. I did do this. I did this exact thing. And, of course, it's... So this is why we don't have a lot of guts, because we already got ahead of ourselves and did this. Thank you, everyone who told me that I'd already done this. It's really appreciated. It was a big help. Can prod this, but it's going to deal with their fuel. So the answer is just more animals. And if I go and I get rid of moose, I start moo-apocalypse, and we start pulling these moose apart. That does give me a lot of guts, and a lot of meat, and a lot of skin. It's a shame I can't get anything useful out of the stuff I have way too much of. Like, can I do anything more useful with skin? I'm venting brains right now. I'm venting bones right now. Is there anything more I can do with this? Probably not. Probably not. This I have to do soon. Not quite yet, though. I have to make a big Peregrine Negesium Sarcoris carousel. But yeah, I have just been babbling for a good half hour now. I'm just going to call it, and then probably going to keep looking at it after this and try to make a plan. Try to have something respectable by the time I come back. There's so many little problems right now I don't know what to address. And that's, again, I knew this was going to happen. But just because I knew it was going to happen doesn't mean I have any control over stopping it. So I guess I have to find a good source of guts. Maybe I can turn all this meat into guts somehow using the transmutation recipes. That seems like it's probably a terrible plan for a dozen different reasons. This isn't the right zoom level. It's right there. Why have I had so much trouble with this lately? All right, I think that's right. Say goodbye to bots. And now, yeah, this is the right zoom level. Okay, good. Recap. What did we do today? Well, today was a complete and utter mess. Like I've been saying many times, the factory is waking up. And now that I have mechanical parts 1 and 2 going, this was still, mechanical parts 2 hasn't gone yet because of all the choke in the factory right now. Because the factory is waking up, and this is essentially a black hole of resources right now. Everything is being stressed. Everything is being stressed a lot, and many pain points and points of failure have been identified. I need oxygen. I need engines. I need lime. I need seaweed. I need mushrooms. So this is mostly just saline water related. There's tons of stuff that need to be done to keep the factory from shuttering to a stop. Don't really want to breed moose from just their guts. I guess it's a Zillopho thing. There's lots of guts with Zillopho. And to do that, I need shells, but I also need lime. So, okay, that's probably a good thing. So maybe I start there. I need to make a plan. We've done mechanical parts. We really need to do windmills, but mechanical parts are not running because, again, black hole causing the factory to shutter to a stop. I have issues with Nextlit. I have issues with copper. Copper, I think I just need to go get more primary copper in. Just a line in from somewhere. I don't see where that's going to happen from. Yeah, here, hold on a second. Let's take a look. Copper. Show me, that's being used. Maybe right here I could pull it in. Just like scale all the way. Just drift by up there or like this. Or even go up and over through the utility space. And then mine copper ore from there until it's gone. And it will be gone. You could also do that, but that's on the wrong side. There's infinite copper ore right there. Or I could pull it from there. All right, let's not talk about that. Here, thank you, you're done. So we got mechanical parts up, and the factory is paying the price for my hubris. I need more Yatoi LO seeds. That means I probably just need to put in a whole farm dedicated to Yatoi LO seeds right here. That's not a huge problem. Here, let's write that down as well. More Yatoi LO seeds. I need more guar. More lots of stuff. All right, I'm going to make a plan. Just deranged rambling is not a plan. I will go and try to come up with a order of events for tomorrow. So for right now, I am done. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.